Hello everyone, Epiok here, introducing you guys to a new Let's Play. We're going to be doing Dwarf Fortress. I intend to get back in the Hexit, but needed a break. I've been doing Minecraft for, well, since Alpha, and I just needed a break from it. And so I figured, I'm going to get back into Dwarf Fortress. It's been about 3 years. No, 2. And I played a little bit last winter for about a week, but not as much when I first got this. So anyways, if you don't know anything about Dwarf Fortress, well, I don't have to tell you. It's kind of one of those games that it's so hard that it's not in the mainstream. It is an indie game, obviously, but on top of that, it's one of a kind. There's a lot of games out there that are like it. They're not. Dwarf Fortress just sets a whole new standard for simulation. So, anyways, without further ado, let's start playing. Before that, I am using a lazy new pack. The reason I'm doing the lazy new pack is because, well, it's easier and I'm lazy. So, but they'll offer also a tile set and a couple nice ones, and so we're using one of those. I think it's like Phyllis or something like that. Anyways, let's start playing. I already created a world, so we're not going to worry about that. So let's just go into here, start playing. Um, Make sure it's connected. All right, there we go. Alright, so we're going to do region 2, Smata Azul. That's a test region. We're going to be in Moyoteo. So, there are 3 modes. Legends is like the history of the world and everything. And then you get the adventure mode, which is like a single player. I don't get it. I haven't tried it yet. So, and then Dwarf Fortress, which is the management game, I guess, or aspect of the game. We're going to be doing that. So let's start that up. Enter. Come on. Also, this game is almost exclusively controlled by the keyboard. You can do a couple things with the mouse. A couple. But otherwise, the keyboard is what you're going to be using 99% of the time. So, anyways, this is where you choose your location for your fortress. Now, you're going to see us, and it's going to look like a bunch of gobbledygook. Basically, you got the map on the left, which shows the local region that you're looking at. Then you got the local area. Then you get the region in the middle, and then you get the entire world map. You'll see a yellow blinking cursor wherever it's located. You notice obviously move faster in region because, well, it's not as zoomed in, or it is more zoomed in. Alright, but what we're going to do is I'm going to do a find desired location real quick. 2 things, actually 3. I want the flux stone for steel. I do not want an aquifer because they are such a pain in the ass. And then a river, yes. Those are the 3 things I'm looking for. Now, I do need shallow, or I need metal, but there's different combinations of these, and there's no point in picking them because then I won't get any options. So, anyways, I'm going to pause it while I do this search, and once I find a place suitable, I'll show you guys it. And yeah, so give me a minute here. Alright, so I finally found a place after a little while. I decided I wanted to try to find a place that might have a natural waterfall. Now, if you see how up in the local side screen here, you'll see how there's a river converging to another river. Well, that's something to look forward to because sometimes if you hit say a few more times, there we go. Alright, you'll notice that the water is 0, but the water is coming from this way has this cliff, this high cliffs. So these high cliffs are basically going to act as a well, there's gonna be a waterfall coming from here to there. There should be, at least. I made the map a little bit wider than normal, but that's okay. I've made them bigger than this before. I don't like to go too 6 wide is about as far as I go. I've had them 5 by 5 and been fine, but I have had like 6 and 7 by 7s, and they were lag fest. So. Anyways, let's see what else is there to show off. There's actually shallow metals too. It just doesn't show up for whatever reason in this. It's heavily forested, thick, and one thing I like to be warm or hot. well, warm is obviously the best because water doesn't freeze, and oops, and on top of the fact that water doesn't freeze, well, that's the only reason. So yeah, freezing water can suck unless you have a decent cistern and well in place. So, anyways, let's embark here. Yes, enter embark, and we are going to use. I don't think. I don't know if I don't want to have hunting. I tend not to hunt in the beginning. The reason because I don't like to see carcasses laying around my place, and butchering and all that goes with it, and it's just kind of a pain in the ass really. So I don't go with this. So we're gonna use this not that one, sorry. The lazy new pack here, the one two miners, wood mason, craft broker, and two farmers. They shouldn't require too much of anything. I think they're pretty much good with where they are and everything. The thing that this one does need, it does not give you any animals. And one thing's for you need to have a pair of male and female. You don't have to have dog. They're nice to have, especially when you start training them the war dogs, although they can overpopulate and you tend to rely on them for food. So I tend to pick up one of each of these. On top, cats. Cats are rat killers and anything little and devious. There goes all of it. So I'm gonna actually have to remove something from somewhere. The ropes. Let's just get rid of. I know I need some of that. I don't really need. I can make another splint pretty easy. So we'll just take one of those splints, and we'll just have one. So let's get the other cat, and that leaves 6. So with that 6, well, we'll hook ourselves up with some more helmet spawns because, well, he used quite a few of them. So we'll fill up on that. Call that good. All right, so I'm happy. Let's hurry up and name our fortress. Look, it's uppercase F. Right now it's page still. Okay, I usually just go through some random ones. Oops. Let's just randomize. There we go. Glad Shield, Mute Theaters, Soaked Basement. I like that. The soaked basement. It's probably gonna happen with this fucking waterfall. All right, so let's enter. We'll select that. Let's get out of there. And last but not least, let us name the group, which isn't as important, though, when it's written all over the walls, because you're first people that are engraving, name everything that way. The sack of deer. The sack of deer. it's kind of an interesting name. All right, so let's random the famous oars. Yeah, the whimsical bridge. No. Trumpet of meeting, the hazy tome, the mint bodhisattva, germ of crafting. Come on now, give me something. No. Alright, I'm gonna close my eyes, hit the button a bunch, hit the button a bunch, and it's this one. We're the entrancing gates. I'm not gonna sit here any longer. So we're the entrancing gates, and we are gonna create the fortress of, I don't know. It says Adu Shot, but that's just translated from whatever it is we named it. Oh, watered basements or something like that. I don't remember. Let's embark. So embark. Embark. Do I need to save first? Probably. Nope, I didn't. Alright, so let's see. Bunch of blah blah blah. So soaked basement. There we go. Yeah, whole bunch of stuff. Strike the earth. Let us begin. Enter. Alright. Now the it's a little bit different of a texture pack than I was used to, but hey, it's okay. It's pretty much the same thing. Let's take a look around here. Obviously got this river. The river's right there. And there's our waterfall. Let's go down the waterfall. Holy crap. Holy crap, that is a hell of a waterfall. I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 spaces. So we're gonna have a hell of a sewer system, and I've already got a place for my. Oh my god! Look at this. This is amazing. I just think I stumbled on one of the nicest places I've ever been. I basically have myself here a fortress unto itself. Basically, this island here. It's separated from everything. Oh, it's excellent. I can have sky bridges and everything. So yeah, so my fortress is going to be along this river. It is excellent. I love it already. I'm assuming. Alright, let's go back up. It's going to be interesting to get over there. Hopefully, actually, no, it's not. It's kind of funny. It's fairly flat here. Alright, let's go up a couple. I just want to check out this last bit, and then we'll start up things. Alright, so fairly hilly over here. We'll try to keep our guys away from this side of the map. Looks like a good place to get ambushed. Ambush city per se. Alright, so let's go back down to our main level. Alright, now where are we at? Hopefully we're on the right side of the river. Where are we? Crap, we're not on the right side of the river. Which means I have to make my way over there. Which is fine, because you know what I can do? I can dig a hole. That's the best way. Oh crap. Alright, what is these? Please don't be piranha. Please don't be piranha. Milkfish. Okay, milkfish are fine. They're wusses. River otters, haven't had too many problems with them. Alright, so I think we're good on wildlife not eating me right away. That's always an important thing. You don't want to get eaten by the wildlife right off the bat. Alright, so let's hurry up and get our screens together. We're going to just get rid of that. Escape. And this is how I usually have my screen set, with just the keys on the side. So, let's start with... Well, there's all of our guys. First things first, we need to dig a hole. It's Dwarf Fortress. It's always the first thing you do. Well, usually. Technically, I could chop wood, but it's all gonna happen at the same time anyway. So, let us go a downward stairway. J. We're not actually putting the base here, so it's not too important about this. We're gonna move everything to the other side. So there's that, and we're gonna do up down stairway. Actually I should have. There you go. And one more. All right, and then we're gonna mine D over there, and let's put an up down stairway I. And the idea behind the up-down stairways, you can go about both up and down it, where like the down stairway, you can only go down it, or you can only go up the upstairs. And it's basically to block off certain areas. So let's get a downward stair, J, and I think I had it lined up. Oh crap, I didn't go all the way up. It's alright, we can do that in a second. Let's put this in place first. Alright, so there's that, and we will do J and finish. Oh no, I and finish it. So as you see, both sides are connected. I might, you know what? We're going down one more because I think that water will be an issue. So we'll do this. I forgot that the water's right above their heads there, so I don't think that would have been good. Actually, I don't even think they would mind it. So let's undesignate that with X. Go over. Yeah, you're looking at me, watching me play maybe, and I'm not going to teach you how to play. You can watch, but if you look to the right side of the screen, you'll see where what my selections are. I'm just using the shortcut keys. Initially, you might find yourself having to look at it more and more, but as you play it, you get used to it. So alright, so there's that, and then let's get ourselves a main stair system. This is going to basically be our entrance, and I think it'll be right here. I'll probably have a mini fortress thing here. Maybe I won't. For now, I'm not going to worry about it. So let's let them do that. Let's D, and we will what am I forgetting here? Gather plants. Oh, I have it selected T. Oh, alright, so let's actually gather plants on this side. Actually, let's just wait until those miners finish. Look at that water go over that waterfall. That's awesome. Oh my god, though, I didn't even realize that's all badland. Wow, it's all badlands right there. Huh. Interesting. I didn't realize. Well, the shallow metals are on this side of the map, and the deep metals I think were on this side of the map, so we're going to be doing mining probably on both sides, so it shouldn't matter too much. Alright, let's pause. Alright. Let's make sure everything, yep, everything was mined. Let's go back up. Let's get these guys cutting some trees. I'm probably just gonna clear this entire peninsula here. No reason to sit back and take time. Just cut them all down. We'll use that wood. Oops. Come on. There we go. Now with this too, it's just a matter of selecting one corner, and then it's kind of like, well, I don't know what it's like. There's really nothing like it. This game is so much different than everything else you might have ever played. So, alright, so let's just unpause here. We'll go over there and start cutting. Oops, I know what we need to do. Let's gather some plants while we're here. So D, gather some plants. P, we're gonna need some of this wildlife around here to get by. Actually, we'd probably be fine without it, but there. So that's all that. We'll gather those plants, and then I think I'm gonna grow on this side, and I'll have some sort of setup over here. So we got that there. Alright. Yep, we're good. Alright, so I'm going to put all of our growing right in here. So what we're going to do is temporarily we're just going to put a downward stairway, separate one from that one crossing over. We're just going to do one for right now there. And that'll work. Go down. And we'll just do an upward, which is it's a U. Oh wow, I forgot how bad this game can be. Alright, so there's that. Alright, now let's mine out an area to put our crops in. So let's mine this, and let's just get a huge swath of area here. I'll be fine with just a little bit. Usually I put hallways off, but I'm not too concerned on this. Let's do that. And we'll let them mine that. Unpause everything, watch everyone mess around. Now what I'm going to eventually do is I'm going to actually channel water down over here. And what I'll have is I will have a here, let me pause real quick. Something happened with the milkfish. Interrupted by milkfish. Apparently a milkfish didn't want him cutting down a tree. Huh, interesting. So anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to probably 3 or 4 layers down. What we'll have is we'll have a bridge that'll take water from over there flowing and using pressure and whatnot. And we'll have it go through this, and I'll actually have a sewer system running through the whole complex. And there'll be waterfalls in multiple locations to well, basically make happiness with mist, and we'll have misting everywhere. That it'll keep plague down, it'll clean you off, and actually later on we can utilize it to catch fish in the river by using grates, filtering out the fish, though it does leave blood marks, as the wiki says. So anyways, one other thing I tend to do, though I'm not 100% worried about it yet, but I'm going to do it now just to get out of the way, is I like to set up a refuse pile. Reason being is I don't want rotten, stinky carcasses laying in my underground shafts and miasma, which are basically clouds of disease-ridden nastiness that make their way and make your dwarves throw up and sick and unhappy. So we want to eliminate that by making sure all carcasses underground or inside are taken outside to one of these outside refuse piles, stockpiles. So resume. Now I'm not going to do too much here. I've got some wood here cutting down, and I'll probably I want to start things up on this side, but I think I can hold off. Maybe I'll do my industry on this peninsula on this side, maybe? I'm not too sure if that's what I want to do yet. I might, though, just do that. Yeah, I might just do my industry over here, and then proceed later on to basically my living complexes will all be on this side. I'm not sure yet how I want to handle that, so I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna cut this video short here, though. I mean, I know we haven't done a lot, and I'm kind of this video has been a little bit short, but don't worry. All my videos in the future are probably going to be running from 30 to 40 minutes. It's just something that's going to be that way with this game. The only reason I'm doing this one a little bit short is because it's late, and I don't think I can keep my energy levels high enough to continue recording right now. So anyways, this has been, actually let's pause this. This has been Epiok, and as you see, we're playing Dwarf Fortress. We'll get into another game later. I'll see you guys all in the next Let's Play, and you guys have a great one. Peace out.